All right, for the chest fly quasi isometric, you're going to want a lighter pair of weights for these compared to what we normally chest fly with. You're going to set up just the same. So we got a neutral grip set up on our flat bench here. And then just like all of our other quasi isos, we're going to be going really slow on the way down. Once we get to the bottom position, we're going to go really slow on the way back up as well. In your notes, I did write out how long we want to go on that down and up. So just make sure you're following along with that. I'm going to show approximately a 20-second each direction just as a reference. So from this top position, just like all of our quasi isos, as I start to lower these weights out to the side, I want to make sure I'm keeping them nice and controlled so that I can go super slow as I lower myself down to this bottom position. Depending on how much range of motion you have on your chest fly, you may be moving a little bit faster or slower than others. So if you don't have a lot of range of motion, you're going to want to go a little bit slower so that you don't hit that bottom position too soon. And if you have a lot of range of motion, make sure that you're going fast enough so that you get all the way to the bottom by the time that you're supposed to, according to your program. Just like all of our quasi isos, but these might be the most accentuated. Coming back up slow is super difficult. So we want to make sure we pace ourselves and we don't lift up too fast out of that bottom position like I did on my repetition because I wasn't paying close enough attention. But you want to make sure you're using weights that are challenging, which is pretty easy, but don't pick weights that are so challenging that you really can't keep that slow controlled pace going both directions. Generally speaking, we're working a really low rep count, so the time to intervals that we're working on the negative and the concentric are really important, so make sure you're trying hard and following your stopwatch.